Hey y'all, I'm going to be reacting to the Gymnastics Samurai episode 4. And for those of you curious, I will be watching this from Funimation's website. And I'll be starting reaction in 3, 2, 1, and go! I've seen that logo so many times I've memorized the whole thing at this point. Probably with film's work. That's likely where he's learning all those weird ass words. I like how that big bird doesn't give a care in the world. That's actually a good point. I have heard in cases where if, say, a dog were to eat sodium, it would actually affect it pretty negatively, too. So that's actually a good point. You always should be careful with animals. No matter how much they bake, never give them human food in most cases. It's always so adorable when you see the mother-in-law of Jotaro, and then you see also Jotaro's little girl just all in those cute little outfits. That's amazing flexibility. I just wonder how someone can pull off like the S pose. That seems like something that'd be difficult. Just imagine you fucked it up and you land on your back. Woo! Man, the body would be feeling that for weeks. Out of all the openings, I'd say this is probably one of the most stylistic. The only opening that beats this in style would just be Hypnosis Mix opening and Akudama Drive's opening. Those two are like on a whole nother level of style, but damn. This one's close to their tier though. Regardless of that, the song is a banger. Dun, dun. I just wonder when is there going to be the day when you see Leo participate in the gymnastics, because they show him off prominently. And I don't think that's just going to be for show. Next up, the NH. The little grammar over there in the translations from Funimation, about just a slight though. Hmm. True. Nah, he's got a point there, especially if you're going up against young gymnasts. Because the likelihood of a young gymnast messing up is going to be low, so the only thing you can do is just try to control your own performance. Okay, I can't wait to see this breakdown. Oh. And maybe narrow down even further, the last one is the champ. The one that gets the gold. Afterwards, anyway. I just love how Leo just only hears what he wants to hear. And he only takes snippets of what someone's saying and just thrashes everything else in the garbage can. Oh, man. That's actually a good question. They've actually never mentioned why Leo has such an attachment towards Jotaro. Aw, that was an awesome moment from Lil too. Yeah. Most people will be taken aback. I think there's more to it than that. Oh man, this dude. Yeah, it's like such a. He looks like a kid in a man's body. But I do like how you do see snippets of Leo's maturity, like here. Okay, all these boys are just itching for a beatdown. Hopefully not from an adult, but. Alright, good. Aw, I mean, hey, Leo's trying his best. I like it too, alright. I mean, to try to help her out. uh, the thing is, though, Leo might be better off at the very least relaying that information to the dad. Oh, no, no, no. I mean, Rachel may be saying that, but I think she might be better off. And the thing is, the emotional maturity from Leo isn't exactly the highest, so he's going to take that at complete face value. But hopefully there comes a day where he just starts talking to Leo about that. I mean, to Jotaro about that. Aww. Oh, that's a cute little touch there. Yeah, but I think that only fits if you're a youngin, though. Speaking of which, why would he be using a flip phone? It's been a while since I've seen one of those. Oh. It's actually nice giving off some characterization to one of the bartender members in the series. You can tell Lil wants to say something, but he's scared of the potential negative ramifications. But he has to get rid of that fear. He has to. I can see where she's coming from. If they don't snap this conflict in the bud, it could become a lot more worse. You know, aside from adult intervention, I think something that could help her out too would be her father succeeding in gymnastics and at the very least getting high rank, maybe a bronze, silver, and gold medal. But even then, that's a faraway odds. At present, there's probably going to need to be adult intervention. No, the track line is pretty dang good, actually. Da, 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 da. Oh my. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see why you creeped the hell out. The way he says it, it feels so wrong, too. Okay, there he looks like a man who's about to have negative intentions. CR7 reference? Fuck yeah! Oh, I actually have Ronaldo cards too. Oh! If I knew it would actually show him off in the video. When he has the Juventus jersey on. But yeah, it always brings a smile to my face. Because most anime series, when they reference a football player, it's usually Lionel Messi. But man, just hearing Ronaldo referenced here, it makes a smile to my face. Aww. She noticed. I mean, it always makes it too damn obvious. She's gonna catch a glimpse, probably. Oh. Let's do it to just shut it! Okay, now let's just sit in the dirt. Aww. I mean, hey, they tried to help out our girl. Even though it probably wasn't the best way of placing it, I gotta salute the effort at the very least. I like how he's just doing the whole Naruto running too, with his hands like this. Just oh. Come on, Lil. You're not slick, boy. You need to improve your telling game. Aww. And that right there is enough signs to tell that even if Lil said something about Rachel's circumstances to Rachel's father, I don't think Rachel will be mad at Lil for a long ass time. Aww. I like it right there. Looked like she was on the burst of tears, but she held it together and she wants to stay strong. To be at least about as much emotional support as she can probably be for her dad too. That shows you how much of a strong individual Ray is right there. Oh, see, Leo in that series context? No, I could see where that came from. Leo's been given shelter by Leo. Well, technically, I guess you could say Leo's mother-in-law. And then the faith that Rachel has in Leo. That's probably why Leo wants to repay back all those debts. I wouldn't actually blame him. And I think that's an endearing quality there. I don't think the nation's one that's so many years back, people forget certain things. Hey, you know, I wouldn't actually, but she probably won't be able to do it either. The grandmother, she's probably got a busy schedule. She didn't drop it, yo. Dude, it's in the trash can. Hopefully she sets it straight so Leo and just breaks it down bit by bit. Or what, is she gonna want him to attend in the place of Jotaro? Oh yeah. Nothing wrong with the ground ball going though. Man, that is hella messed up. I mean, from those kids right there. Oh. I mean, that's what happens when you're young, though. Your imagination runs so wild. You perceive things that aren't there. The scary thing about that is sometimes it could spread out to when you're older, too, depending on how you perceive something. He's gonna want to go, isn't he? Oh boy! He's gonna think if he makes himself look cool, he's gonna resolve everything. Let me just talk about really dramatic. Oh, as if Jotaro was about to go on an epic mission. He even got Big Bird scared. Wait, no way, no fucking way, no. The Mad Lab's not gonna do that. No. I was just joking when about Leo acting. There is no fucking way. Yo, the man that actually fucking did it! Oh! I mean, it wouldn't be Leo if Leo didn't do something completely wild. Oh! I mean, the facial expressions are adorable. Hope he gets it right. I mean, hey, seeing it pop up like that is adorable in its own way. Hey, I'm gonna clap too. Hey, it's all turning into positive momentum as long as it works. Then hey, it's all that matters. Okay, now everyone's getting annoyed. Rachel. I'm sorry, I was tempted. And the answer 241, the math problem, I just had to solve it in my head. Oh! Yuppie straight up said ninja. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't blame him for being angry. I mean, yeah, at least it's nice to finally see her put them on the spot. Hell yeah, I love seeing her stick up for a father that way. Oh! talk about putting them boys in their place like that. Aww. Hmm. Yeah, that wasn't gonna be easy. Yeah, that's a good enough reason for him to try his best. Oh. Oh, that's a cutesy little smile there. They all know she will. Now you can tell she's acting. She's picking up those acting chops. Aww. Iron Man, no, that is phenomenal character development there. For both Lil and Rachel, too. Okay. That's actually really damn cute, too, where Rachel also learned to forgive other people, too. Aww. That is so damn sweet. Alright, this episode was phenomenal. I'm gonna rate this one straight up a 9 out of 10. Out of all the Gymnastics Samurai episodes, this episode dealt with some heavy themes like bullying, forgiveness, and all that kind of stuff. There was a lot of stuff to unpack. For one, let me just explain. From a story standpoint, this episode had smooth pace and introduced the conflict of. Well, actually, no. Something I really loved about this episode, it finally resolved the whole plot point of Rachel being bullied because it happened way early on in the series, and it was finally time to see that tackled by the horns in this episode. And just seeing Leo try his way of resolving it and seeing it on screen was super satisfying. Because there was moments where either I was laughing or when they were in the cemetery or the final sequences, it just had like a profound effect of sadness. Or when Rachel and Leo patched each other things up, it just had happy vibes, and I like that how this episode was able to transition smoothly from comedy to sad scene to happier scene at the drop of a hat. And another thing I love too about this series, okay, let's see if there's anything after credits. No, that's it. And another thing too I love about this episode specifically, aside from the powerful humor, I love the character development they gave from Leo because in this episode he went from being a character that was just a passive observer to now someone that was trying to take action, do his best to help the circumstances regarding Rachel, and making sure that she wasn't bullied anymore. I love that how he was a man of action in this episode. I thought it was so damn sweet. Because it shows you that Lil, he's more than just a character that's there for comedic relief. In that instance, he's a character that positively impacted the plot in numerous ways. And I love how in this episode, you see him actually also ask for forgiveness too, when he kind of realized his approach was a little bit too rash. I thought that was so damn sweet too. And another thing I love about Leo, also specifically about this episode, I even like how you saw him talk to other people to try to get some emotional support. And even love that sequence there too, where you had a moment that showed off Rachel's grandmother, and you see her struggles with the whole thing. So all in all, a lot of great emotional moments all around. And I love the character development for Rachel because she became from passive towards the midway. She got straight up angry at the boys that were bullying her. And then at the end, she patched things up and forgave them. and and it seems like she's willingly opening a door to friendship with those boys. So that's another cute and endearing sequence there too. And that's what I thought had a lot of phenomenal character development for Rachel, which was a big surprise because normally in series like this, they would just focus on like on say the main three, well I'd say main two, which is Leo and Jotaro. But I love how this episode went the extra mile and focusing on Leo and also Jotaro's daughter too. That was something really damn good, and that's what made this episode, at least in my opinion, that's what made it so dang fantastic. And the animation artwork were nice. Thought the voice performances were great, especially from Rachel's actress. She was just amazing. And that's why for this episode was a high tier 9 out of 10 caliber episode. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the Gymnastics Samurai episode 4. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my Gymnastics Samurai episode 5 reaction. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.